We're in the MYAS TV moment, and we're joined right now by Jim MacDonald, 30-year head coach for the Fridley boys squad, and also with the Mounds View girls B squad team at this time. And Jim, talk to me first about the difference of coaching boys versus the girls. What have you experienced?
Well, it was interesting because of my own personal daughters, one of them played basketball, and so I coached girls basketball, and I really just found out that coaching is coaching. The difference, and I mean this in a very positive way, might be the girls I've coached have a little more conscious of getting their practice uniforms home and getting them washed, where the boys didn't always do that. But the other part is that I really looked at, someone told me you got to find out what the differences are between coaching them, and someone else said, no, focus on the similarities. And that makes it much easier, I think, sometimes.
Great approach. Talk to me also a little bit about your approach as a coach and what philosophies have worked, what styles have worked for you.
As a coach, I just think it's really important. I always stress this, that to really make a team concept, to make sure the most skilled player on the team is respected and appreciated as much as the person who's maybe the least skilled on the team. And that everyone has a role and they're all equally important. And to understand that because you're the best player, you should be working extremely hard every day. And if you're the least skilled player, you should be working at the same level every single day. And we really stress that. And my philosophy is always to recognize that and reward that every day.
Talk a little bit about teamwork and the work ethic here earlier today in the presentation. Tell me a little bit about those elements, one or two that stick out in your brain that are really a priority in your approach.
I think that it's important. You can say, well, it's teamwork, but on when you design a play or put in your offense and it's a set play for this person to get a shot, someone's got to pass the ball, someone's got to set the screen. There's so many parts of it, and that's just really important. And it's important to know that I never really believed in running a play specifically for one person if we didn't have other players to fill the other roles. And once that person knew that, the play's going to be more successful.
What's been the most inspiring moment that you can recall as a coach for you?
Oh boy, there's, as a retired coach, the biggest inspiration is getting contacted by former players. And someone had told me one of our players was recruited by another high school. And this particular high school said, Fridley's never had a Division I athlete. Fridley's never done this. And this boy's dad said, no, but guess what? Fridley's had 4 doctors, 3 lawyers, 2 engineers, 16 teachers, 3 private business owners, and those are moments when the alumni come back and appreciate how the role that I helped play in their life.
You're going to have a conversation with somebody taking a head coaching job for the first time in boys basketball in, say, 30 to 60 seconds. What would be your advice?
Number one, get in the building, get to know the head custodian and the custodian staff. Get to know them because they are so important. Getting the floor swept, where the broom so you can sweep them, where's the scoreboard kept. Get to know the athletic director, assistant, and get your staff ready to go.
Let's talk about, a moment for you in your life that was just vital, that activated kind of where you're at today. Can you share a moment?
Well, I've done a lot of family research on my ancestry, and we're from Scotland. And I told some of my players, I said, we came over in 1900. And he said, whoa, coach, how old are you? and I said, okay. But looking back and appreciating what people before me went through has really helped me become a better coach. And those kind of moments, I look back at what other people who have coached, what they went through and shared, have really been inspirational moments for me.
Last question is, of all the things you've accomplished, is there something on the list yet that you want to cross the plate?
There are. I'm thinking I'm still coaching, but I've been contacted and I've been asked if I'd like to be an official, a referee. And I'm kind of thinking I just might do that.
That might be coming full circle.
It would be. And then I can criticize myself at the same time.
Hey, Jim, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for doing this. This is a great moment. MYS is just doing amazing things for the state of Minnesota and athletics.